I'm confident I let my actions speak louder than my words, boy. Forget what you heard, boy. You got some nerves, boy. Cause I want all that pressure to static. So come on. Once you dive in, first you either swim or swim. I'm the go-to right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Man, last year. It was on the table. I don't know how I got on the floor.
Back to Beasley. The three is up. It's rebounded by George. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
It's tipped. Here's Harden. Banked it in off the glass.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Now here's Lillard. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. The drive by Westbrook. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being the hardest workers. The guys who want to be held accountable make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And a nice finish on the layup.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Here's Lillard. Knocks down the step-back J.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
To the paint. Out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Right side Harden. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Outside Harden.
I need a new screen.
Now here's Harden.
That motherfucker was
Giving them some good
I
production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staff, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Here's Lopez.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
It's Middleton on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to George. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Middleton. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. Pass to Harden. Shakes him. Nifty move. And so he draws the foul. Line to shoot a pair. It's on Malik Beasley. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Here's Harden. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
For three, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Here's Tucker. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
To the left side wing. Outside, Highland. And that one is hammered home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
For three, George. Tucker inside. Kicks it to George. Stolen by Payne. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Middleton outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Middleton's got his first basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubats, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Payne drives, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Payne's getting his first bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
To the right side. Antetokounmpo outside. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
We we've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Back to Antetokounmpo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
That boy said piece of roll.
Timeout called, the Clippers. The Clippers trail. Westbrook taking his time here. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Russell Westbrook plays through contact as well as any guard who gets downhill. Wow, that was nice.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Middleton from the outside sinks the tray. Middleton's gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Harden, good. Harden's got 8.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton from the outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Leonard looking over the floor. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Westbrook with the miss.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
He got it up, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year, the highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher scoring. Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And stolen by Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
Milwaukee in the lead. Stolen by Harden. Here we go, all alone. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break for the lead. And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Again, I mean, just weak fast break defense.
Portis right side. Back to Lillard. Crafty move. Right wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's George. It's hauled in by Portis.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Striking from deep range, Dame.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. The 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Here's Beauchamp. Yet to see a basket. And that one's good. Lillard.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Oh, nice shot by Lillard.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Clippers substitution. Number 24, Norman Powell.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Man. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Man. Here's Leonard. Looking to end the run. Puts the move on. And Tucker gets it to go.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Here's Lillard. Connaughton outside. Fires for three. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. 9-point game. Takes a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Both teams will make substitutions. Payne with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he drives in. Here's Beauchamp. Oh, sweet move. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Connaughton for three. Powell pulls it in. The Clippers trail.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Connaughton. And the layup falls. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. And more NBA action. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The glass. Pass to Beasley. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
And here's George. And the jam by George.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. The three ball. Drains the triple. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Back to Highland. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Giannis driving inside. And Giannis with the jam.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Now George. Pass to Highland. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
That one's good for 2. Lillard's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Beasley misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Antetokounmpo outside. from 20 feet. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Lillard outside. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Leonard. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now Lopez. Antetokounmpo, right side. Outside Harden. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
A nice shot by Lillard.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, who lock in on the moment and play the right way.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to George. Leonard with the ball. Here's Harden. He's guarded by Beasley. And then Harden with the jam.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Antetokounmpo, right side. A minute 6 left in the final quarter. Here's Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Lillard with the ball. Harden picks him up. It's Beasley on the wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And Giannis with the jam.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Leonard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
get a check like I'm out here burning. Gotta get the earnings early in the morning. But think about the table, little keep turning. In the crib, Mississippi burning. Drop one of mine, refund, returning. You don't know enough, little keep learning. Being that broke out here is concerning. Think they camouflage, but they tanking. In real life, I play with Franklins. Face card valid in my city, check my ranking. Say they, but they ain't in. I got two with me, one's a. Don't give advice, but her body is a work of art. You get the big picture. Sending mixed signals off of. You with me, you gon' be mad. High key. I'll leave you like your dad. High key.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors in Toronto. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics on offense. Plays it up off the glass.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Here's Westbrook. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Leonard looking around. Second chance shot. It's another look. Here's Zubac. Missed it, even after all those chances. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Leonard inside. Pass to Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tatum on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Harden. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Tatum on the wing. 17 points in his last outing. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Tatum. A 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor. Westbrook scanning the floor.
Harden outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing. If you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Now, here's Brown. Still without a basket. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Harden outside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 11.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And George, here we go. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Here's Holiday. Here's Tatum. Money from the wing. 14 points for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And again, it's Boston converting.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Highland. Back to George. Takes it inside. Count it. George has got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tatum down low. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sure. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Tatum down low. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Los Angeles making a switch here. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Here's Pritchard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Aggressive move by Westbrook, but then again, what else is new?
Timeout called, the Celtics. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Tatum. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Great crossover to get free. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Westbrook with the steal. Ahead. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Goes back up. 6 to shoot. Outside for George. They get the rebound. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Zubats. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships. And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
The 3 from Tatum. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
They get it back.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
And shot on the way. And it's in there. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Drops in the tray. Westbrook's got 13.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Brown inside the line. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Westbrook.
Oh, my goodness, man. And how about that athleticism? Stunning dunk there by Westbrook.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. Harden outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Westbrook. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Los Angeles calls timeout. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Don't you forget, Harden's won the assist title now. And this man can pass that rock.
And here is Tatum. From past the arc. A 3 from Tatum.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
In the corner. Tatum with it. On the 3 off target. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for L.A. It's a 10-point game. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now here is Horford. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Holiday left side. Back to Horford.
2 minutes remaining on the third.
Tatum on the wing. Off target with his 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
George with no one around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
The 3 from Tatum. Hangs home the trifecta. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Clippers trail by 12. Right side, Leonard. Leonard on the wing. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Leonard. He has yet to score. Five to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Basket good.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
Here's Brown. He can't hit that time. Leonard inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, the power from Leonard on full display there.
Oh, he got it to go.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa, that's some range right there, guys. The prayer is answered.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics leading by 13. From deep. That shot missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by George, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Benton with the drive. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And George with the stuff.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Pass to Horford. Stolen by George. Lets it go from deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Horford, no luck. Clippers trail by 13. And here's George for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Pass to Hauser. Here's Benton. Rebound by the Clippers. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Back to Holiday. Here he goes. The kick out to Brown. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Here's Harden. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Brown right side. Right D that time from Leonard.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
That doesn't go either for Brown. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Harden with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Now here's Harden. And that one, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. Harden up top. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. And you've got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? Have to see.
Here's Leonard. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. They'll bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's Tatum. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's Harden. And there's the drive. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 6. 1:06 left in the fourth.
great Celtics fans, give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics leading by 6. Tatum on the wing. Offline with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Kicks it out to Harden. Leonard inside. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's George. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
This is why this team wants Tatum to get fouled. They trust him beyond the stretch.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Beyond the arc. The shot by George, no good. Outside, White. Off the mark. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hustling every day, we never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard. Real hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, yeah. Run and tell him that. Mo cars, mo clothes, mo. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm. It's time to.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Taking a look at Phoenix. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league. And we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Yeah, and this is the second game of a back-to-back for them, so they didn't have a long time to think about that loss last night. They've got to get right back out there and into the grind.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Westbrook, no good. And Booker puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's George. Dives to the hoop. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Booker. Pass to Nurkic. Now Kevin Durant. Clock at 6. Over Leonard. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And George, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Now here's Beal, and the basket is good.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Kicks it out to Harden. Beal pulls it in.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Booker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And finished off by Nurkic.
This is how powerful Nurkic can be. Fantastic job bearing his way inside for the slam.
And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Now here's Booker. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Beal. Harden grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Leonard, no luck.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Some guys...
How you made this too? Got into you.
Whoa, I'm big step, I drip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk. Came with exhaust. You switch out on me, must be lost. KTP, call that the boss.
It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. You look at Dallas. So far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November. Outside Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Excellent court vision for Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
The offensive rebound. Irving with it. Out defended by Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Irving. Second shot opportunity. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Barrett. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, Irving with it. Outside Williams. On the wing, Doncic. Last game, 26 points. Banked in off the glass.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Irving used to having to score through contact. Great poise from the vet.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Top of the key. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's Brunson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Brunson scanning the floor. Randall with the ball. Jones covering. Barrett for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 6 points for R.J. Barrett. Here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there.
And Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
.149 left here in the first quarter. He gets that one. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Right wing. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks trail it. And Jones has it in the corner. .104 left to play in the first. Irving double team. Pass to Lively. Here's Doncic. Shoots from 12. Robinson pulls it in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And here's Brunson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 7 points.
Not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
Here's Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Doncic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside for Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by Hart.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. He's got 10. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Irving. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range.
Start out of their last 5 makes. How about all 5 from long range?
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Make some noise and make some on your way.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Mavericks making a switch here. The Knicks leading by 13. Picked by Randall. To the inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Randall. New York moving it around. No coverage that time.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And DiVincenzo does a good job of using that quickness to pry that one away.
Outside Curry. Here's Irving. He's got 11. Hardaway with him. Hart covering. It's Hardaway with the drive. Outside for Curry. Left side, Irving. 4 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Mavericks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. You know, far hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
And Hart drops them both. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Quickly with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside Williams. Back to Doncic. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Irving. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 6. Pass to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jones trying to get open. Robinson with the block.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Stolen by Robinson. With 1 on the clock. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks lead by 23. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And here is Doncic after R.J. Barrett hitting the three.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 12. Astor quickly. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell-shocked.
23.
Doncic left side. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Jones. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. Launches the three. Drills it from outside.